Hey everyone, it's Jet back today with another cooking video, and today I'm going to show you how to get the cooking recipe called Authentic Undermine Clam Chowder. Now, if you tooltip over how you acquire this, it says it's a discovery from an authentic cookbook. Now, before we begin, I want to say that there are some steps to acquiring this recipe, but some of you might not have to do them. So after I explain each step, if you have all the prerequisites to discover the recipe from the authentic cookbook, you can just jump to that part of the video as I will timestamp it. Now, the first step is you need to have at least 225 skill points in classic cooking. Now, if you don't have this, you will have to level classic cooking up to 225. This process is quick and the materials are pretty cheap. I'll put in the description below the quickest way you can do this and the materials you will need. Now, the second step is you will need the original Undermine Clam Chowder recipe. Now, the reason being is to learn this original Undermine Clam Chowder recipe, you're going to need 225 in classic cooking. Now, if you have both of these steps already, you could just jump forward in the video to acquiring the authentic Undermine Clam Chowder video. But if you don't, I'll show you right now the two ways you can buy the original clam chowder recipe after you get 225 in classic cooking. The first and easiest way is to jump to your local auction house and purchase it. Just search Undermine Clam and you'll notice the recipe sells for about 500 gold. Now, if you don't want to spend that kind of coin, you can also purchase this recipe from two vendors out in the classic zones for about 30 copper each. If you want to do this and take that route, I just want to warn you that the vendors that sell this recipe, it is on a limited supply, so it might not be there when you go to the vendors. If you want to take that step and take that route, I'll show you right now where these vendors are located. One of the vendors that can sell the original clam chowder recipe is located in the Badlands in Fuselight, which is located right here in this area of the Badlands. Now, the Badlands is located in the Eastern Kingdom, right in this zone right here. Now, the person you want to see who may sell this recipe is Chef Overheat, and he is located inside a hut just south of the flight path. The flight path is right here, and he's just in a little hut here. So all you got to do is click him, see if he sells the recipe, which he does right here, and you can purchase it. And the second vendor that can sell you the original clam chowder recipe is located in Booty Bay, which is right down here in this part of the map, which is located in Eastern Kingdom, right down here in the far southern part of the continent. Now, when you come to Booty Bay, you want to come basically here at sea level, the bottom part of the pier here, boardwalk. And inside this building right here, you'll find a lady all the way in the back right here called Mrs. Gant. And she can possibly have the Undermine Clam Chowder recipe. So now that I showed you where to get the clam chowder recipe, and you have 225 in original classic cooking, now we can get the authentic Undermine Clam Chowder recipe. So I'll show you how to do that right now. So now that we got 225 in classic cooking and the original Undermine Clam Chowder recipe, where you want to come to get the authentic Undermine Clam Chowder recipe is the Vatworks in the Undermine, and you want to come down here to this area of the map right here. Now, outside in this area right here, you'll notice that there is a bookshelf right here, right in between two buildings. And on top of this bookshelf, you'll see there's an Undermine Guide to Authentic Cooking. Now, what you want to do is you want to click this, and you want to click Open the Book. Now, when you do, you just want to scroll through. It basically is a summary of a bunch of recipes. So you just want to keep scrolling through until you get to the last page. And then right here, it has the recipe for the authentic Undermine Clam Chowder recipe. And all you want to do is click jot down the new and improved recipe. And this will put it into your collection, and now you can cook it. So now you see we got it, and we can learn it. And that's how you get the authentic Undermine Clam Chowder cooking recipe. So I hope this video helped, and good luck with your cooking.